What is going on, everybody? Hitmonchan here back again with another Pokemon TCG tabletop video. Today, playing some Twilight Masquerade decks. I'm going to be piloting the new Lugia VSTAR, new and improved with Legacy Energy, which can act as a rainbow energy and also make your opponent take one less prize card when they knock out your Pokemon. So we're going to be able to play things like Iron Hands, things like Wellspring Mask Ogerpon in Lugia. You know Lugia, you love or hate Lugia, depending on who you are. It's going to be a good time.
And hello everyone, I'm Paul here. I'm playing Dragapult DX, the new big bad of the format. You got consistency with Dracloak by drawing 2 cards like Airmail, and you have Energy Acceleration with Xatu, draws you extra cards. Deck just works. Deck's good.
Just wanted to give a quick thank you to the lovely sponsors of the Hitmonchan channel. If you need codes, you know where to go. Head over to ptcglstore.com and use code Hitmon to get 5% off your order. And be sure to check out Pokemon.gg, the best Pokemon card tracker and deck builder there is. You can track your entire collection and see its value, build decks quickly and easily, create custom wish lists, and so much more. Join Pokemon.gg by clicking the link below and use code Hitmon to get $5 off a pro membership. These are some great products for some great prices. Thank you to my sponsors for supporting the channel, and thanks to you for supporting me too. And now, let's get right back into the video. So we're gonna start things off here. Would you like heads or tails?
I will go tails.
It is heads, but I will choose to go first. This is Lugia after all.
Good luck.
Good luck. I will draw for turn. And now there's a lot of cool things we can do with Lugia now. I'm gonna be able to show off a lot of them. I'm gonna start by playing down Lumineon V and immediately use Luminous Sign. Luminous Sign will enable me to get the brand new Carmine supporter, which I can play on my first turn, and it's just a mini research. Discard your hand and draw 5. But we have a lot of Pokemon Search to use right before we use Carmine, so we're gonna hopefully be able to easily get those double chops in the discard pile. We're gonna start off with that Capturing Aroma. So flip a coin and it's gonna be heads, which is very wonderful because I can get our good pal Archeops right out of the deck. Now I'll go ahead, play Great Ball. Look at the top 7 cards. And it will get me a full letter main. Now I'll go for a second Great Ball. And I will get, look at that, another Archeops.
Pretty good, pretty good. Now you got the Carmine to set up, double chops in the discard. It might be over.
It might be over, but I'm still not done. I can Ultra Ball away double chops and guarantee myself that Lugia V on the bench.
It is so over.
It might be Wellspring Mask Ogerpon. Overpon.
It is Hitmon over.
It might be Hitmon over for Paul over here. And this Wellspring Mask Ogerpon does have a good amount of utility for me to utilize. So I'm going to go ahead now, play the Carmine. Carmine will discard this hand. I get to draw 5 cards. Can also, not sure what I want to do here, but I think I am just going to pass.
I will draw for my turn. I will start off by playing Buddy Poffin. I'll get myself Natu and Dreepy. Luckily, I have that second Buddy to work with.
It might be Lugiover.
Legover,
my bad.
And hopefully I hit a supporter off this Tatsugiri.
I'm gonna give you a good luck cut.
Might be a bad luck cut. Attract customer's ability. Look at the top 6, grab any supporter you find there. I do find a supporter. It's not the one I want, but it could still help me work with something. I'm kind of liking my hand right now. I kind of feel like I might just pass it over to you, Hitmonchan.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and draw for turn. Yeah, my hand is pretty gas. I will not lie. I'm gonna go ahead and go for Ultra Ball. That way I can guarantee my Lugia VSTAR. The VSTAR can come right onto the field. And now I'm going to just go for Summoning Star before I even attempt to shuffle my deck or anything like that. Get myself 2 Archeops right on the bench. I'll use the first Primal Turbo. And that can get me the brand new Legacy Energy along with a Gift Energy. I'll throw that on the Ogerpon here. Now, I think I'll just bench Iron Hands. I can attach this Jet Energy for turn on the active, and then I'll use my second Primal Turbo, and that will enable me just grab some more cards out of the deck. Those two energy cards will be V-Guard and Jet Energy. And the last card in my hand is an Iono. So Paulo's not going to get to keep that hand he was so happy about having.
No, I could have played my own Iono.
Now, this hand is basically all she wrote. I'll use Torrential Pump, so I can do 100 to the active, then I'll shuffle these 3 energies back into my deck, and I'll do 120 to your Natu here.
Oof, very, very annoying to deal with. These 2 guys get knocked out. Very difficult for me to deal with right now. I will draw for my turn. Luckily, I have this now Manaphy to stop that second part of the attack.
He did not think I would get there.
I will use Nest Ball, see what I have in my deck, shuffle up the other cards I have. I will get myself a Natu. I will bench Dreepy. I will evolve into the Dracloak on the bench, and I'll play Iono.
My hand was pretty nice and big. And now it's at the bottom.
I will draw 6 cards. I will evolve Dreepy into Dracloak on the bench again. I will use the Telling Spirit ability. I will grab this, put this on the bottom, and I'll use the next Telling Spirit ability. Grab this, put this on the bottom. I will evolve Dreepy to Dracloak. Use the Telling Spirit ability. I will keep this, put this on the bottom. Use that, attach the rescue board to my active Dracloak. I will retreat the Dracloak into my Manaphy. Attach for turn to the bench Dracloak, and unfortunately, it's just going to be a pass on my end.
Okay, we'll draw for turn, and that is like the one card I didn't want to draw, but that's okay. I will go ahead and Primal Turbo, putting Gift Energy, this Iron Hands. You're wondering why no second energy? Well, I'll tell you in a second. I'm gonna go second Primal Turbo, put a double turbo on this Wellspring Mask Ogrepon. And now my lovely top deck was the Legacy Energy, so I will have to attach that for turn. I would like to Primal Turbo that out, but that's okay. Retreat Wellspring Mask Ogrepon to the bench, go up with my good pal Iron Hands, and I will simply empty very much and take 2 prize cards.
Very difficult for me to deal with here. I will promote Dracloak, draw for turn. I will evolve this Natu into Xatu. I will use Dracloak to draw 2. I will keep this, put this at the bottom. I will Telling Spirits. I will keep this, put this at the bottom. Clairvoyant Sense, Dracloak, draw 2. I will Ultra Ball away Xatu and Buddy Buddy. Grab myself Dragapult EX.
Big Bad is here.
I will play Pokegear 3.0. Grab myself Mela. Telling Spirit. I'll take this, put this at the bottom. I will evolve my Dracloak into Dragapult EX. And I will play Iono.
My big hand going to the bottom. I am not a huge fan of that. Just getting a measly 2 cards here.
I will Earthen Vessel, discard Technical Machine Evolution. Grab myself a Psychic and a Fire Energy. I will Countercatcher your Wellspring Ogrepon.
Ooh, not the biggest fan of that one.
I will promote the Dragapult EX. I will attach for turn to the Dracloak, I'll use the Phantom Dive attack to do 200 damage to the active Wellspring Ogerpon. I will put 3 on the Iron Hands EX, and I will put 3 on the one of the benched Archeops.
Okay. Now I will draw for turn. And you won't believe the top deck. I have the Jet Energy to bring Iron Hands back into the active. Then I will Boss's Orders up, a Dracloak.
No.
And amp you very much for the game.
No. Oh, I was going for such a cool play here.
The thing is though, like, that would have really messed me up. Because Legacy Energy is only, what's it called? It's from damage. So, like, I mean, it would have, you know, never mind, that actually doesn't really matter. But yeah, you would have been able to take a nice 4-prize turn there. Or 3-prize turn, I should say.
4, because I KO'd this. Oh yeah, 3.
Because you have 3-prize turn.
Man.
Yeah.
Oh, that's rough. That's rough.
That is rough, but Lugia was able to prevail. And honestly, I think this was like probably the craziest way to showcase its raw power. When you get that turn 2 double Archeops, you're even stronger. You don't even need to use Minccino to take those big prize cards. You can literally just go for Wellspring Mask Ogerpon, draw a bunch of prize cards from that, and then just go right into an Iron Hands, and that's just like absolutely crazy. Like, Lugia is so good. Didn't even talk about Blood Moon Ursa Luna, which I could have used in the late game to potentially 2-hit that Dragapult. And yeah, I'm liking Lugia. Lugia set up really nicely. And yeah, it was, what do you think of Dragapult?
Even though I did lose that one, I still had a really good line in that match where I could have easily won that one. Because of the damage counter manipulation, you can easily go for 4 prize card turns pretty easily into a lot of these these double prize decks. I had an idea in this matchup, but unfortunately, John, with Lugia, because Lugia is a high roll deck, just swept me off the field. I really couldn't do anything. Since I did need time to set up, I didn't find the Team Evo to set up a little bit faster. But I'm liking Dragapult. Every single game I play, I feel like this deck is stronger and stronger every single time I play it. I definitely feel like there's room for improvement, but really good start. And Lugia seems like a big challenger for Dragapult.
Yeah, I think if you're going to want to be beating Dragapult, Lugia has all the answers. But with all that said and done, thank you so much for watching. Like this video if you enjoyed it, and comment down below what do you think of these decks. Make sure you subscribe to the Hitmonchan channel. I'm posting multiple Pokemon trading card game videos every single week. Thank you, Paul, once again for joining me on the tabletop this evening. And with all that's said and done, Hitmonchan out.